we are going to study a very symbolic poem by Robert Frost, Fire and Ice. Actually, as you know, fire is known for its aggressive appearance. Ice is known for its somewhat moderate, not somewhat, moderate appearance. But here, the poet Robert Frost has used these two terms in a very symbolic poem, in a very symbolic manner. That's why this poem is highly symbolic in nature. Here, fire is symbolized in different manners, whereas ice is also symbolized. As you know, everything that exists in this world is going to end or perish. So in the same way, this world is also going to perish or has an end. Some people say, or some people opine, or better say, some people assume that one day this world will be finished in the glimpse of fire. Whereas some people assume that or predict that heavy fire or heavy ice, heavy ice will just encompass the world. Maybe true, but the same prediction or assumption is nicely used by Robert Frost in a very symbolic manner. Yes, now we are going to study this poem, and we are going to study how these two terms, fire and ice, are symbolized by Robert Frost with the terms in different terms. Now, firstly, let me clear this poem actually very symbolic and very prospective. As you know, this world will end because of certain things. Now, if you go for this poem, here fire and ice are the pattern terms. Let me clear firstly, or in the beginning, how fire is symbolized with certain human qualities. First, Robert Frost symbolized fire with certain qualities or certain traits of human nature. He thinks the qualities like greed, cruelty, fury, lust, uncontrolled passion, unbridled passion, desire, unchecked passion are the qualities, actually they are not the good qualities, attributed to fire. Whereas I stands for insensitivity, coldness, hatred, rigidity, cold reasoning, and the greatest point is that human nature devoid of love, sympathy, and human warmth. Right? So once you recognize or once you understand the certain qualities with fire and the certain qualities with ice, it will be easy for you to understand the poem. Now we will go according to the line wise, or maybe line wise we will study the exact theme of this poem. Dear friends, this poem has universal appeal. Now we are going to study this poem in a very perfect manner. Ready? So, let's start. Some say the world will end in fire. I'm going to read the first stanza. Some say the world will end in fire. some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. Here, let me clear. Some stands for people. Some say this, people assume. This world, one fine day, will end in fire. As you know, you may have heard a lot that this world will finish. Many people, many astrologers assume that great fire will end the world. And according to some people, they think that ice will encompass entire world. Correct? So some people say that this world will end in fire. Some people say this world will end in ice. Correct? Here, as I mentioned there, some stands for people. From what I have tested, here, tested means experienced. What I have tested means the poet says, according to my experience, I hold with those who favor fire. I agree, surely I agree, that fire will be responsible for the destruction of this world. Surely. Surely. Now here, as you know, as I mentioned earlier, fire stands for great cruelty among the people. Fury means anger, of course, aggression, lust, heavy desire, uncontrolled passion, unbridled passion, desire, and unchecked passion. The poet wonders whether the world will end in fire or in ice. Actually, both the things stand in contrast and are opposite to each other, as you know. And there are people who say fire, heat, passion will end the world. Yes. And the poet tells that he personally is of the opinion that fire, or the qualities that symbolized as fire, surely will end the world. Correct? Now let's go for second stanza. I hope that you must have understood the first stanza. I repeat the line. People say the world will end in fire, whereas some people say this world will end in ice. Correct? But according to my experience, I agree with the people. Who are in favor of fire. Okay. Now we'll go for the second stanza. But if it had to perish twice, my dear friends, here point out, it means world. If the world has to perish twice, means if this world is going to die twice, firstly, I'll read the stanza, there will be link. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of it. I will read the stanza first, after that I will explain the meaning. to say that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. So first we pointed the word. Here it stands for world. Page stands for destroy. Here ice is symbolized with certain human qualities. I repeat the qualities: insensitivity, coldness, hatred, rigidity, cold reasoning, and very important, divide of love, sympathy, and human warmth. These are the qualities. They are symbolized as ice. Or you can say ice is symbolized with these qualities. So I will explain the line. If it had to perish twice, the poet admits that fire and ice shall bring an end to the world. But hatred is not less than evil that will bring an end to the world. The power of hatred is symbolized in ice. Hatred. It is as powerful as desire. Desire is fire here. Desire consumes quickly, so the hatred. Hatred is, hatred among human beings invite a lot of evil, my dear. So it means, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction, ice is also great. My dear students, hatred is long-lasting and get entrenched into the people's heart. You may have experienced up to the age of 15, 16. There are many crimes because of hatred. Sometimes because of jealousy, hatred, human beings change into animals. So the poet attributes the evil quality hatred twice. It is unlike the fire that comes to an end, physically speaking, and hatred lasts throughout the life. So poet thinks that hatred is such a actually very potent weapon to blast this entire world. Yes, my dear. So we think that to finish or to end the world, the qualities of hatred or the qualities symbolized as ice, as I mentioned earlier, is sufficient. And this message underlines the essence of the poem. We blame fire or we blame the qualities symbolized as fire, but poet says that the qualities of ice are also, or the qualities symbolized as ice are also responsible. Especially, he stresses or he underlines hatred, and that's why he thinks that coldness among people, cold reasoning, better say, hatred. Now many people are devoid of love, sympathy, human warmth, are also sufficient to finish this world. So here, fire, ice, hatred are symbolically, in a symbolic manner, more powerful weapons than the nuclear weapons. And friends, this is the greatest essence or message of this poem. Surely, this poem has a universal appeal, and clearly we observe the poet's concern about the qualities like hatred, good reasoning among people, and he expects that it's a time to control all these evil qualities. I'm sure you may have understood this poem, and surely let's try to stop the qualities symbolized as I among human beings. Okay? Thanks a lot. Take care. Happy learning.